Well, we're back to Our Green Acre. If you don't remember, I'll put a link to the last visit right there. Misty, this time we're making maple syrup.
We are.
Okay, the syrup, the big.
Arkansas maple syrup. This is not Canada or Vermont or whatever you think of. This is real Ozark maple syrup. Now, tell me about the process.
We do it just like my grandparents did. We tap the trees, we come out, my dad does the tapping. He uses a drill now instead of the old-fashioned auger. He sets the taps in, the water runs out, we gather it, put it in an old kettle, that was my great-grandma's, and we boil it. And we boil it, and we boil it. So we just boil that water down, and a lot of people call it sap, but we call it water because it's a little different than actual sap.
It's real thin.
Yeah, it is, and the kids tasted it. It doesn't have a lot of taste to it, so once we boil it down, that sweetness starts coming out. And you have to cook it for a really long time. I think it's 15 gallons per pint. So 15 gallons of water makes 1 pint of syrup. And we store it by canning it. So we get it really hot, we get the jars hot, we pour it up, it seals, we seal it off, label it, and we sell it. And it's a very limited quantity. We've had this year we had orders for 6 gallon, and each individual wanted a gallon, and we had to turn them down because we do very small batches, and it depends on the weather. So we're completely dependent on the wind, the cold of the night, and the warm during the day, because that's what you're looking for, is a freeze at night to freeze that water in there, and then when the sun comes out and it warms everything up, it releases it, and that's what we catch in the jugs.
So you just kind of have to feel as the season changes a little bit.
You do, and you kind of get in tune with it. You just start noticing, the days are really nice and warm, I better go check a tree. So we'll set 1 tap, see how it goes, and then after that, if it's going good, we'll set the rest. And you know, it's one of those things of, this year we had to pay a lot of attention because our weather's been a little crazy, and we're 3 weeks earlier than last year.
Yeah.
So, you know, Dad was really paying attention.
Yeah.
And he got it set just in time.
Your dad knows what he's doing, I can tell. Yeah. So you guys have been, your family, your mom's side, has been on this farm.
My daughter's the 6th generation.
Yeah.
And but her family's been on the buffalo for 10 generations.
Wow.
And as far as we know, they brought that with them.
Yeah.
So from Tennessee, Kentucky, North Carolina, when they made that trek from North Carolina originally, they brought that technique with them. They knew what they were doing. And the kettle that we use is actually my great-grandma's. It's an cast iron kettle. And we don't know how far back it goes. We know it was hers, but we don't know if it was her mother's before her, or if she ordered it from Sears and Roebuck.
That's so cool. Yeah.
We just don't know.
Well, and it works out pretty well for pancakes.
Yeah, it does. Or bacon, or sausage.
Yeah.
You can dip it just about anything. It works pretty good.
So we had some Our Green Acre large Black Hog bacon and sausage, along with their maple syrup here. I totally geeked out.
We had a rare breakfast. I like to call it a rare breakfast because southern maple syrup and a really rare breed of heritage hog.
Yeah.
Can't beat that.
Well, thanks, Misty. We'll be back. We'll make an excuse to come back.
Good. We look forward to having you.
There's a link to Our Green Acres stuff down in the description. Life is what you make it. Let's get our hands dirty.